I'm back on Askiy Ridge today and looking for some white-tailed deer. And actually, in general, I found kind of a unique spot on the map on the west side by the river channel. A lot of the animals, in particular bear, whitetail, and moose, they tend to bed up above the river in this section, up in the spruces and hardwood. And then they come down at their appropriate drink times. And then when they want to go back up in the mountains, they usually head south along the river channel, and then they hit a natural barrier where the river turns. The river does like this little dog leg, and then so they naturally have to go back up at an angle back up into their bedding area. So I kind of found a unique place to just kind of hang out, pick up big tracks, and even take a stand. I did find one big buck track earlier in this little pinch point that we're gonna hunt. Tracked him up the mountain, and it would have been my first whitetail diamond on this map, and I botched him, hit him in the spine. So I'm a little disappointed, but I'm gonna go back and try again. So we're gonna take a stand for a little while. This spot has been unbelievable. There's a small buck coming through. We're just gonna let him go. I think he's got a doe with him. We're just gonna camp out. What happened to ladies first? I like tracking so much. I can't remember the last time I actually took a stand. It's been a while, but it is fun. This little pinch point, it's like a bottleneck. So far I've had a max weight bear come through. It turned out to be a 8 mythical. There's a max weight moose track. I haven't seen him yet, but he's coming through like late afternoon. And 2 max weight whitetails. One would have been a diamond, but I botched him. I'm using the Woodman Arms muzzleloader from the New Hampshire map, the new inline. I say new inline. It's probably a year and a half old now. Probably my favorite muzzleloader though. And I put the snow camo wrap on the barrel and the ramrod. So with this setup, most of the animals come from the north when they're leaving the river system. And they're kind of cliffed out off to the right. And then the river on my left bends kind of over my left shoulder. So they have to come up this bank or go through a little open area, which they seem to avoid. So most of the animals seem to either, if they're coming down the mountain, they come from right behind me, or vice versa. If they're headed back up into their rest and feed zones, they end up walking right in front of me, and they try to get around me. Just like this lady right here. Don't you go aggressive on me. You're not going to blow my cover. Get out of here. Well, that was exciting. I was hoping for a big buck. But it is a wicked moose yard up behind me on the first plateau. Yeah, we'll just keep our eyes peeled for a while. Actually, there is movement down there. Look at the party hat on that thing. Oh my god. I don't think he's diamond, but that's a beautiful buck. Screwed up another one. I botched that shot too. I should have just let him come in calmly. But I don't think he's a diamond, so it doesn't really matter. But oh my god, what is wrong with me lately? One of the advantages of sitting or taking a stand is that you don't have to shoot him in the face on the run, you know? Like, I could have just taken my time and got a nice clean shot on him. My god. Oh well. This is going to sound a little funny, but I hope he's not a diamond. That would be like the second one botched in a row. Fingers crossed he doesn't make diamond. Don't you dare make diamond. Alright, let's see. Good. He's just a big gold. He would have been a big gold. Alright. I feel better now. Alright, still camping out in the same spot. Picked up our dead deer a couple hours ago. It's getting near dark. So this must be the max weight moose track that I've been seeing in this little section here. I would say he's not diamond either. He's just a nice bull. But if I can't get him to come closer, then I'll just take him out next time I come through here with a rifle. See you, big guy. TTFN. So I just jumped over to the kind of a northeast section on the map above the river channel. The east of the river channel. There's been another big buck over here that's been eluding me forever. At least the last few days. So I just want to do some still hunting and poke around and see if we can finally cross paths with him. Oop, buck grunt. So I've been hanging out in this area for a couple hours. That big track is heading north. This deer is to the south, so I don't know. He could have circled around me. This is most likely a different buck. But there's a chance they're running together. But I would expect the big buck to come from behind me at some point. I mean, it's getting late. It's got to be 4 or 5 o'clock at night. I mean, this is such a crapshoot. The wind is terrible. If that is a big buck, he's going to win me way before I see him. I do hear something behind me. We do have something coming. I see movement down there. Oh my god, look at the size of that buck. I can barely see him, but his estimate, I think it says 259 to 308 or something crazy. Oh my god, there's so much crap in the way. Alright, I am just going to take my time. He's calm. I saw a doe kind of go past me on the left, but he's just kind of keeping some distance. As long as he stays calm, there's no hurry. I don't have a zone for this guy. Oh wow, he's got a big rack. It's wide, but it's heavy. I mean, he's got to be like a 260s. We're just going to let him get a little closer. Just let him do his thing for a minute. No hurry. The rest of his crew have pretty much scattered at this point. If I get a good broadside shot here, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to aim a little bit lower this time. Smoked him. Smoked him. That looked like a good shot. Finally. I'm glad this buck is finally down. He's been a pesky creature. Been hard to nail down. We already know he's diamond. He's got a nice rack. He's about 214 pounds, 261 inches, and about an 82-yard shot. And I'll try to get out there again and get one a little bit bigger. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen. It's Call of the Wild. If anybody out there gets a great one or diamond or a really cool trophy and they post anything, you can always drop a link. It's always fun to see what other people are doing. So good luck out there.